Hi, Captain Al Lorenzetti here for skimmeroutdoors.com. Trophy fishing tackle, Bergen Bay docks, and all pro charters bringing you the weekend update and fishing report. This for the weekend of September 27th, 8th, and 9th. And let's see, weather first. Friday looks like the day. Inshore and offshore, it's going to be really nice. Very little wind, calm seas. Saturday and Sunday gets a little bit dicey. The wind going all the way around to the west, northwest, north, and then east on Sunday. So the ocean's going to lump up a little bit. So watch yourself if you plan to go offshore. But anyway, all day should be good for fishing inshore. On the fishing scene inshore, last weekend, actually Friday through Sunday, there was a crazy weak fish bite going on anywhere from the north side of the bay over by Blue Point and Oakdale, all the way up through Range Channel to Ocean Beach. The weak fish were all ganged up, starting their migration, birds on them, and all kinds of things going on. So it was a pretty hot bite, and as of today, I heard there's still a pick of fish going on. They may be moving further down to the inlet. They may even now be outside along the beach. So the weak fish are on the move, and I think that would be prime focus for inshore fishing. Also, fluke season is still open till Monday, the 30th. It will close. There's still some fish around. What else is going on? Sea bass fishing in the ocean is pretty good right now. And the tuna fish thing, you know, a guy went out. He was around by the weather buoy 20 miles out, and he hooked and boated a 75-pound bluefin. So, you know, close to the beach, not having to run to the Coimbra or further areas. And even that's not a sure thing on the offshore scene. So those bluefin, I think you're going to see them like we had a few years ago. They're going to be, the bait near shore is tremendous. I think you're going to see those bluefin right up on the beach come through the month of October into November. Anyway, word of a couple of striped bass kicking around. A couple of fish have been caught, fish and clam on the West Bar. A couple of fish were caught inside. Keepers, not big fish, but you know, just keepers, 32 inches, 34 inches, something like that, by a couple of the head boats. And so things are starting to shape up. The albacore, false albies, and Spanish mac, they're still all over the place just outside the inlet. Snappers are now, the other day I was running out and there were birds on them in the middle of the bay, but big ones, you know, like 3/4 of a pound, marauding around, chasing the peanut bunker. So plenty of snappers around. Crabbing's still pretty good, and the blowfish action is just crazy off the hook. I shot a little piece of how to clean them, and we're going to post it up. You can find it as you watch this report. It'll be part of the report. But my buddy Billy has a great way of cleaning them, very efficient, and I tell you, some of the biggest blowfish you ever saw around right now. And they should be here until we get a really hard cold snap. So that's another thing to look forward to. And the offshore scene now, it's always this time of the year where there's some big mako sharks being taken. So I would say focus on offshore tuna and sharks, and inshore the weak fish and all the other species that abound at this time of the year. So it should be a great day Friday. Saturday and Sunday a little iffy. And anyway, it should be decent. Get out there, have fun. Oh, and by the way, remember, don't forget, the 12th and 13th of October, the Bergen Bay Docks Shark and Striped Bass Tournament. Captain's meeting 7 o'clock that Friday, the 11th. It's going to be a great tournament. Get in there, be a part of it, and you'll love it. It's a good tournament.
So we start right behind the head at a 45-degree angle, cut backwards. And if you did it right, you don't have any red meat over here.
Right.
That bloodline stuff. Right. And then I try to get my thumb under the pectoral muscle and get rid of that whole flap.
Right.
Before I peel it.
Right.
And then you just rip it up.
So you tear it out. But then this other step
then,
you do.
Well, some guys use this to rip the whole meat out. I just use it to get rid of that fit in the middle.
Right.
So it's nice and clean.
You're the man, Billy. Thank you. Anyway, that's about it. Get out there, catch them up, have fun, and be safe.